Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Ivana Maria Swilintangkere with NRP 1101211198. I would like to introduce tourism in Central Kalimantan, namely Huma Betang. Before I discuss more about the Betang House, I will explain a little about the tribes in Central Kalimantan, namely the Dayak tribe. The Dayak tribe is a large tribe and has many ethnic groups with diverse cultures. The Dayak people live and thrive in the interior of the island of Borneo. The Dayak tribe has several sub-ethnic groups, but the cultural differences are relatively small. This is because they come from the same lineage. Their culture gave birth to a concept of life, namely openness and togetherness, which they highly respected in every activity of life, both within the family and in society. But all of this only applies between the Dayak tribe. When doing various activities, they always do it together, because then the work will be easy and fast. In this case, the Dayak tribe has the philosophy of its traditional house, namely Huma Betang. In the Dayak Ngaju language, Huma means house. Huma Betang also has a philosophy that is to prioritize deliberation to reach conscience, equality, honesty, and loyalty. Until now, this philosophy is still the guideline and is emulated by the people who live in the province of Central Kalimantan. Even for the resolution of the ethnic conflict between the Dayak and Maduras in Central Kalimantan in 2001. This approach to the Huma Betang philosophy was put forward so that, in the end, the Dayak people could accept the Maduras who were exploited when the conflict occurred. Huma Betang is a traditional house of the Dayak tribe who live on the island of Borneo. This traditional house also has its own characteristic in the form of the building. The shape of the building is elongated and becomes the center of the Dayak settlement. The Huma Betang building is the heart of the social structure of Dayak life. Betang culture for the Dayak tribe is a reflection of togetherness in the life of the Dayak people. In the Betang house, every individual lives in the house and community is systematically regulated through mutual agreements as outlined in customary law. Huma Betang or big house in the literal sense is a large traditional house. A number of families with different social, economic, and religious status live together and live in harmony. Huma Betang is a tribal house led by a tribal chief. Currently, in Central Kalimantan, there are no more families living in Huma Betang. Longhouse still survives as a cultural heritage. Huma Betang has a length of more than 100 meters, a width of 30 meters, and a height of 3 meters. Huma Betang is made of ironwood as its main materials. The wood is attached without nails. One Huma Betang is inhabited by several families. To do something, a resident must consult, because they live in a large family environment. Traditional house function as a means of cultivating communal cultural values, bonds of solidarity, and high tolerance for fellow residents. At the Betang house, the spatial arrangement is still very simple, with the room divided into three important parts, namely the front room, which functions as a gathering place for families to carry out joint activities, so it requires a wider space than the other rooms. The bedrooms, also called the cubicle, serve as resting place for a family, and each family is responsible for their own room. Each room is limited by partitions, usually only a piece of cloth, and each room is the same size with a minimum area of 5 by 7 meters. In the Betang house, which is usually inhabited by 100 to 200 people, or approximately 50 families, only one kitchen is shared by the residents of the Betang house. In the past, until now, the Betang house has become the center of the activities of the Dayak people. Here residents live as well as hold various traditional activities. The Betang house faces east toward the upstream and west toward the downstream, because it symbolizes the hard work of the Dayak people, who work since sunrise and return to the Betang house at sunset to rest. In this house, they also built a place like a hall, which serves as a meeting place for the residents of the Beta house. This place is used for the activities of family members, ranging for weaving, chatting, and other activities. It is also in this hall that various activities and events of the Dayak tribe are held. Almost on every part of the wall, there is a painting typical of the Dayak tribe, which is very beautiful. Cultural heritage is one part of the material aspect of human culture. Culture is not only knowledge that must be taught from an early age, but it is also a nation's identity that distinguishes it from other nations. Traditional values and traditions that have been entrusted function as a unifying community. Therefore, collaboration from all parties is needed to maintain and preserve the cultural tourist attraction of Betang Tumbang Gagu House. That's my explanation of Huma Betang. Thank you for watching, stay well, and see you again. Bye-bye!